there, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode where we dive into the heartfelt topic of self-improvement. This is a space where we explore the things we want to enhance in our lives, from time management to building confidence. Now, let me kick things off with something I think we can all relate to. One of the biggest areas I want to improve? Drum roll, please. Time management. You know, it's like trying to juggle flaming torches while riding a unicycle. You want to look impressive, but sometimes you just end up a hot mess?
Oh, wow. So when did you realize that you needed to change your time management skills? Was there a moment?
Oh, great question. It hit me like a ton of bricks when I found myself working late at night, drowning in a sea of uncompleted tasks. It's like I'd say, I'll just finish this tomorrow, and then tomorrow turned into next week. So I really began to understand the importance of consistency. Consistency is like the sturdy backbone of any good plan, right?
Consistency. So, I know it's crucial, but what makes it so tough to stick with? It feels so overwhelming sometimes.
That's where the magic and the challenge meet. Think of it like trying to build a house on sand. Without a strong foundation of habits, your structure, your daily grind, will inevitably crumble. It's easy to get distracted, which is another area I'm focusing on. You know that feeling when you're working, and suddenly you hear a notification ding? It's like an avocado toast calling your name.
Laughs. Exactly. I feel that. So how do you boost your focus then, especially when those notifications are like siren songs? They can be relentless.
You know, I've been experimenting with some methods, including using a daily planner. It's like wearing a superhero cape for productivity. It gives you structure. I've even set limits on social media during my work hours. It's a battle, no doubt, but small wins add up to big gains over time.
Wow, that's a smart tactic. Have you seen any results? Or is it just a work in progress?
Definitely. It's like turning the dial from static to crystal clear radio. My morning efficiency has improved dramatically. I find I can do more in less time. And guess what? It's made me more confident too.
So you're also working on your communication skills along with this. What's your main goal there? It sounds so interesting.
Absolutely. Improving communication is like polishing a diamond. It just makes everything shine brighter. I want to express my thoughts with clarity. The more clearly I communicate, the more my confidence grows. I once had an experience where I was giving a presentation and I felt like I was just throwing spaghetti at the wall, hoping something would stick.
Oh no, laughs. So what was the message that finally stuck? I can only imagine the chaos.
Well, I learned that using simple, relatable examples helps. Instead of just talking numbers or stats, I'd relate them to everyday experiences. That makes it much easier for others to connect.
That's genius. So what do you think is the biggest challenge in changing these habits? Because I feel like it can get so daunting.
Honestly, staying motivated when progress feels slow can be brutal. It's like running a marathon without a finish line in sight. Sometimes, I just want to throw in the towel.
Motivation dips can be rough. What keeps you going during those times? Do you have a specific cheerleader?
I remind myself that small steps are still steps forward. Celebrate those. I even consider the growth as an adventure. Like Mario jumping on those blocks, every little victory adds to the score.
Haha, that's a fun analogy. So what kind of changes have you noticed recently that you're proud of? I want to hear about them.
You know, I've become more patient, especially in stressful situations. Picture this. The world is on fire, and instead of freaking out, I'm calmly watering my metaphorical plants. It's about finding that balance.
Excitedly. Wow, that's impressive. Patience is a virtue, but it can feel like watching paint dry sometimes, right?
Exactly. But all in all, it's about knowing there's always room for growth. And that's what we should all be aiming for.
Right. So if you could give one piece of advice to someone wanting to improve in a similar way, what would it be? I'm all ears.
I'd say start by knowing your why. If the why resonates deeply with you, the motivation becomes almost autopilot. You've got to feel that desire to change before anything else can follow.
That makes so much sense. It's like fueling a rocket. You need a solid boost to lift off. That's a great metaphor.
Exactly. And remember, the journey of improvement isn't a sprint, it's a marathon.
This has been such a fun chat. And so enlightening too. Like, I can't believe how much I've learned.
Thanks for joining me today, folks. Remember, there's always space for progress, and I hope you feel inspired to chase your own improvements. Keep striving and growing. Don't forget to subscribe so you can stay with us on this journey.
Until next time, catch you later. I can't wait for the next episode.